Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and of course our EMP shock troops at home and abroad. Welcome to the Rec Room. Yeah, it's a Throwback Thursday, so we're gonna be working on Tomb Raider. Yeah, I got a little bit of a late start tonight. I was kind of had some momentum on the project I was working on, so I'm like, you know what? It's kind of dragging feet. I'll get started when I get started. But I apologize in case anybody was expecting me to be exactly on time, which things have, of course, been a little bit more informal over the last few months, so delays do kind of happen from time to time. So, yeah, it's almost the weekend. Thank goodness. If you are new to the Rec Room, this is the coolest corner of the internet where you get the rundown on what's going on here with Enforcer Media Productions, whether that be project updates or creative insights, and you also get the breakdown on what makes our favorite franchises tick in the form of commentary and the long-running video game deep dives. And that's all because we're working on building an audience, find other people out there like you who have interest in the same stuff, working on building connections, because we're working on building a franchise here from scratch called the Firewall Protocol Saga. And the first entry is available over on Amazon, so you can check that out in either Kindle Unlimited, or hard copy if so inclined. So yeah, basically right now we're just working on streaming some games and stuff that have been inspirational over the last couple decades as one of the projects been in development. So I know you got a lot to pick from out there, so glad to have you. We're currently on Odysee, Twitch, YouTube, and feel free to lurk, chat, comment at your leisure. Yeah, so no notes tonight, apparently. And not too much of note either. So we'll probably get, make up for the time lost. We'll probably get going a little bit quicker than usual. Numbers, not much going on as far as projects. Projects have been in flux last few weeks because I will be returning to. I'm not going to call it the hamster wheel. It's a little bit better than a hamster wheel, but I think I'll call it for right now the hamster lab. So at least it'll be better treatment, but still experimental and some poking and prodding probably involved. But that's not going to start here for another week or two. But the thing is, it's just like I get mentally geared up for having the former free schedule and have to get back to a fixed schedule. But at least the good thing is it will help things here for Enforcer Media continue to remain independently funded for the time being. So that will be a good thing. But of course, schedule could get a little goofy, with a lot more time and responsibility at hand. Um, but I've been trying to knock out some other projects, and I kind of talked about it a little bit this week. I was like, well, with the countdown happening, you know what? I'm going to use some of this remaining time I have to completely eliminate maybe one or more projects that have been on the back burner. I got one done actually a few weeks ago, and actually part of it, I didn't even think to mention that went into one of the prints that we got done recently. But this case, been working on revamping a character which is very articulate and detailed in the texture sense. And I finally got the hardest part done, the part that was going to take the most time. And it took 4 days to use a reference from a video game character model and then remap it onto an existing model, bake that so I could then trace it, then so I could create an original one from scratch. So therefore, I'm not using anything that might belong to somebody else. And that took a lot of work. So now it's at least completely independent, and I can kind of resume my normal workflow of models of customizing, building up the scenes, posing, and all that kind of stuff. Because even that alone, usually for a print, can take anywhere from a couple days to a week or two. So just to take 4 days just to get the character at a base level was pretty intensive, but thankfully I can say that's done. And I don't quite have a teaser ready yet because I'm still working on it. But like I said, I was making some good progress today and just kept moving along. One other thing, so this is an informal nod. I got my order in last week for prints, but what happened was I didn't realize there was an issue. The order got put on hold, and the company I ordered through reached out right away. I didn't see the notification, but even though I didn't see that, they called me, and I'm like, let me know what the problem was, and we got that resolved today. So not only did that get resolved, but through the communication process, I also learned that they had templates which I could use, and also there was a better way I could actually post the order so it actually saves some money. So uh, I'm going to say hardcore shout out to catprint.com, who has been our vendor for prints thus far. And just because, I mean, that was like, one of the best customer service experience things I've had, and I haven't had too many, issues with vendors or anything, but it's like, hey, helping make things easier and saving money. Like, what's not to like about that? So, and they've already been providing good quality for our prints and everything too. So that was pretty cool. So that's just the only thing going on, miscellaneous print stuff. So it's going to take a bit to get back into the groove with making progress on book 2. And seeing Aladdin on the screen, so I've kind of mentioned a little bit. So that just recently received Indie Sci-Fi Year Award from the Film This, or the award this Film Threats Indie Sci-Fi Awards just in January. So I've got to get the name right. So that's poor on my part to not remember which one it was, but. I also got an email saying that Matt Bush will be at Fantasticon down in Toledo, Ohio, and that is a 2-day con. So in case that helps extend the range for anybody interested in any of the stuff we got going on, like Aladdin, or just making connections with some of the same people, that will be, I believe, March 14th and 15th. Actually, I got the calendar here. Let's check. So March, yeah, that's the 14th, 15th, Saturday and Sunday. So check out Fantasticon in Toledo in case you're interested in seeing anything on the Aladdin side. But that's pretty much it. I see there's a lot of other indie kind of game news coming out, but nothing's really grabbed my eye. Movies, haven't seen anything, and anime has been par for the course of this quarter, so I don't have much else for you for news or commentary. So let's get going here on Tomb Raider. Kind of reaching the point. It's time to move on from Tomb Raider, but we're still not even finished with 4 yet, let alone 5 and 6. And it's kind of interesting because last week I was completely stuck, and even tried to do a Google search, and that didn't pan out very well, other than to indicate that I probably had to do some backtracking. It took an hour and a half to figure out where to go to finally make progress, and then finally, once we started doing that, ran into some other issues, but of course, we ran out of time. We're on episode 9, which I called Skellie Chase to the Library. So we finally apparently found the lost library of Alexandria or something. So we're wandering through there, and hopefully we should have some new content finally. But who knows? You never know when I run into some other snag or invisible monkey bars or something to that effect. I mean, especially now that we're even facing these enemies that can't be killed. So now that adds another wrinkle of trying to dodge them and evade them and any other number of things. So that's going to be interesting. And as previously mentioned, this is a blind playthrough. I have not played Tomb Raider up until recently, played Tomb Raider 2 through 6. Up until our recent stream, so this is new content, that's why it's taking me a bit. And it is interesting how these levels are a little bit more integrated than past games. Oh yes, we kind of found the, I forget what you call that. Oh, Schnikes, and saved it with Skellie there. And the chains. Okay, so I found that we can open a hatch in the ground here. And I don't know if this just helps us get away from him, because I didn't find anything else. But we gotta essentially climb our way back out of here, and that's kind of what I was not in the mood to do last time, so... Anyway, I was gonna say, the planetarium? Is that the word I was looking for? I think it is. Oh, down. There we go. Oh, and we don't have that one open yet. Okay, so we'll go try to get the other one open. And again, I have really no idea why they did this to us unless it's just to escape him, because I don't know what to do about him. We found that you can move these objects, and we found one of the stars, which I had to take out of the wall with a crowbar. These skeletons are like bloodhounds. And they got all these other dumb traps to contend with as well. So we got one golden star here. And he wants to take a piece out of us. So I'm going to try to get through here as quickly as I can without getting lost. And obviously I'm not doing a very good job of that. Because you got chains. Well, at least he waits for me to open it. Dummy. Alright, so now we go back this way. and hope that he's not there. See, look at this guy. He's already here. Whoop. Oh, yeah, and then he chased me into the buzzsaw area. That was kind of what the problem was. Then I died from the buzzsaw. Oh, alright. Now can I run a little bit? There we go. Okay, I survived it that time. Sort of. Let's save. Too much backtracking and shenanigans going on here. Especially in stuff like this. Alright, let's save. Of course, I'm a genius. I just jumped right into that. And then the way up is even worse, like, than going down. Alright, so I have to use another one. Actually, use a large one. Oh, really? That is not what I want. So I hit use and she decides to jump. Did I do something wrong? Nope, too soon. That took half my health down. Oh, and oh, I hit the button before it killed me and it didn't register. I was contemplating saving right there too, but I'm like, you know what? I'll save after this one. Not at this point. See, it's still hitting you, like, even when you're on the other side of it. It's, like, dirty. Alright, so let's get another health going here. Of course, now that they're clogging my inventory. She did it again. I can't use the med pack while on the bar. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, this is gonna be, like, controller throwing material here. Like, I mean, I don't want to disembark this because then I'm going to completely have another problem. Alright, you know, I'm going to have to, you know, then the other, it's save scumming time. In other words, going to have to save every iteration and try to do it without healing. That's going to be awful. Nope, too soon. Oh, my. This is not my idea of a good time. I mean, is there a turbo option? That'd be helpful. See, it's like, it's absolutely ridiculous that it's going to cut your hands or it's going to cut you in the back. No matter what, it's going to cut you. And cut me in the back of the skull. There's no safe position, and even it... I mean, it does in the corners give you more space, but the rate at which she shimmies is not enough. See, no turbo. Alright, so now I gotta go back a save because I can't... I don't have the health. So let's check my health now. I mean, I was gonna have to go maximum health bar. Save. Let's overwrite that one. Like, most games give you the ability to avoid taking damage. Oh, no, that's not going to happen. But this is almost like a guaranteed damage situation, because I have not figured out how to avoid damage here. I mean, I still took a third of a health bar right there. Ugh. It's a good thing I didn't attempt this last time. I mean, if I had perhaps figured out another way out of this whole mechanism, would have been a little easier, but, I don't know if I took less or not. This is stupid. Wouldn't be the first time. I mean, see, that's the thing is, going down you can slide, but she doesn't have any turbo on. Great, taking the back of the head. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's continuously save here. Waste as least amount of time as possible. That's too soon. She can't shimmy side. Got experimental. Try to shimmy sideways to avoid it, but she can't turn and go up at the same time. That's okay. So in other words, nope. It's like, so I still haven't figured out how to get off the platform in case I need to use the health. Yeah, so I'm at full health right now, and I'm already down to 40% health by the time I clear this one. Like, yeah, so I can't, even if I were to try to maintain going around the circle with it, that's not happening. Oh, like, it took my whole health bar. Oh. Nope, that's too much. You're dead. Wow. This could be a short episode. I've promised that many times. That's the best I've done. Nope. Made it to half. Alright, so why don't I save here? Now, let's see if practice jumping here, because otherwise I'm never going to make it through here. Taking damage. And drop, yeah, that's not going to help. No, I don't know any other way to dismount other than jumping backwards. So I mean, let's say if I go all the way to the top, she's definitely going to hit her head this way. Nope, that's not going to cut it. So you literally can't stop on the way down. Yet there's areas in there. I mean, there's got to be a technique I'm missing or something. Okay, so in other words, your feet got to essentially be in the way. Okay, so we're going to try this from here. Use another med pack. This is one of the dumbest sections I've ever played. So now I gotta do this to... Wow. And do this to climb back up again. Again, it's like it can't be item specific, because if I had no health going into this section, I would never survive it. You'd be back to starting somewhere over from scratch. And there goes my head. Nope. Okay, so hypothetically I may not have enough. Screwed that up. Oh, I made it past that one, but now I gotta get health again. Dead. 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 So I've got to be at full health, essentially, to survive every single freaking floor. Yeah, it's got a second piece of me that time too. Now the trick is, of course, I still got to be able to do this. Oh, this is so dumb. Had less problems with Ninja Gaiden. It was designed to be difficult. At least it was entertaining. Unbelievable. Only to fall over and die. Ugh. Call to Sell says, forgot to mention Costco has a new sundae. Vanilla mint with chocolate sauce and Oreo crumble. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good combo. Can't say I'd turn one of those down. Unless it's like 3 a.m. No sugar, need sleepy. I'm gonna have to start to expect one of those as payment for putting up with all this mess. Alright. Yes, I'm not wasting a grenade on that. Watch me kill myself after finally tackling the difficult thing. Okay, so shotgun. And I wasted the grenade. Thank you. Good job, Laura. Okay, we will use that health pack because, of course, we're chewing through them. So I'm not at full, though, so that could be a very bad idea. A lot of sugar much equals much sleepy. Yeah, pretty much. Going to a coma. And here, I hope this. Yeah, this is the last one. Oh, but let's remedy the situation here a little bit. So I'm on this side. That way I can backflip out of here. Oh no 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 no! The camera's automatically moving this time. Oh, now, well, it stopped. Go that way. Oh! This game sucks. I'm starting to compete with Tomb Raider 2. Oh, yes, that's a good time. Alright, gonna need another health pack just to survive that. And of course I die because I did that. Crunch. Which way do you die first? From being sliced open or from breaking every bone and dying of shock? Alright. Go from over here. Save. Good grief. I'm already dead. And dead again. Alright, let's try not to jump so high on that, I guess. Alright, save. Sheesh, that is so stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And I say I try not to complain, but man, that is peak stupid. Now we finally end up in here. Now I can go back and put one rinky-dinky star. And got who knows how many other rooms I got to contend with. So... I'm curious, can we go upstairs? Get myself a little distracted here. Oh, there's a pull rope right there, so something's going to allow us upstairs. Alright. And yes, I should... What am I doing? I should be saving before doing anything else here. Especially after getting past that last one. Alright, so... They didn't follow us in here, so I don't know if I have my pick or if these line up with specific ones. And I don't know if there's supposed to be a clue here as far as which one to put this on. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe they're all generic. No, okay, so... Oh, so thank goodness I only need 2 more of those, unless there's more problematic traps out there. So I have no idea if I have my pick of situations. I mean, you got a red one. I put the blue one there. There's a green, a grayish, a yellow. And I don't see any color indicator up there. I don't see any color indicator on the floor. So they're gonna make me drag this all over the place. Is there... Nope, I don't know. I'll just keep going, knucklehead. It wouldn't let me move the blue one after it's in place, so... No. Oh, come on, stop it! Stop. Stop! That's one thing they changed is you can keep dragging, but then you gotta tell her not to. And nothing happens, so how on earth am I supposed to know which one goes where? Am I supposed to look at the burn pattern? See, this thing's got a giant crater. Is that the North Pole or Australia? I can't tell. What am I supposed to get a degree in astronomy here? I mean, if that is a clue... what doesn't help is you get two on this side, so I can't use the relative positioning of where they're coming from. One's to the right, one's above, one's also from the right, and then that one... Like 3 out of the 4 look like they're coming from the right. I mean, if we're doing sun versus moon or who knows what, I have no idea. This is a trial and error process then. I gotta drag this thing all over the place. I mean, my next educated guess here is like, oh, it's red. Maybe it's Mercury. Maybe it's closer to the sun. Let's try that. Alpha, Pi, Hector, Epsilon. I have no idea what we're doing with. Mount Vesuvius. Oh, look, nothing happened again. Well, look on the bright side. There's only 2 left to try. What's could be even worse is that if there's even more context of like, no, you have to have done something else for it to activate, you're like, oh, great. So she can't quite pull at an angle. Still pulls like at 90 degrees. Stop it. Stop. Oh my goodness, what an idiot. Oh my. Okay, we'll try this. If it doesn't do anything, I'll be really upset. I'm guessing that might be a door that opens or something over there. Oh, now she doesn't want to keep dragging. She's like, I'm so tired. I'm not smart enough to work efficiently. If anybody knows astronomy better than me, please, by all means, chime in, because my collective astronomical databank is 0. See, they would even make you drag it across the room. It's amazing. I have no idea why that one mattered. I mean, this was not even Earth, it's a giant burn pile. If anything, that makes it look like the North Pole has been nuked. I mean, I'm struggling to make reference of this one. That's why it's like, what am I even looking at here? Like, how is that supposed to help me know that that's going to go over there? This game is stupid. Did I ever mention that? Why am I playing this? It's interesting. It's got the nice shiny floor technique. I question whether it's the same mechanism that used in Ninja Gaiden 1, but it seems like with the Unreal Engine, it shouldn't need to be at this point. The engine should be able to handle true reflections of this. Oh, great. Skellie's chasing from in there. I saw him. Oh, this isn't even a door. Is this which one did I come out of? That one. Do I have to... Oh. So now that I've got one of those done, I gotta figure out where else to go. Well, I'm not going that way where he is. Does this open? Okay, so we got two that don't open, another two that do. Leading who knows where, I don't recall. See, this one had the fire things, but I didn't find anything down here. Forgot where this went. Oh, this had a locked thing up top, so I've got to find the access way for that. That's what it was. Okay. Well, upstairs would indicate maybe I should go find the upstairs path from the central hub, but... Yeah, we got water, we got pi something omega. Means nothing to me. Of course, they would use monkey bar textures for the roof in an area where there's not intended to be monkey bar textures. What? What? What is this? Don't tell me that's the map. And she looked up here for some reason. And I can't... That's too steep. She's not going in there. She's got to land on this in order to activate it. Oh. Nothing here. Still nothing here. Empty, useless pools of water. Yep, pi something omega again. Nothing up there. So if I can figure out how to go upstairs and come down a ramp and land on that, sure. Alright, this doesn't move. I can't seemingly pick any of these up. Apex E... Apex yeah. Okay, the text on there is all the same, so that is not an indicator of anything useful. Again, they act like doors, though. Much like other bookcases, like, hey, you can run through them. Nope. So seemingly the only thing I found here is the possible clue of which order they're supposed to go in, so I can technically preserve my time rather than dragging them all over by trial and error. Okay, so Skellie's probably still hiding over there. Or was it this one now? I can't remember. No, that's... Okay, so that's the main room. Nothing there. How do I get up top? It's doubtful I can climb on this thing. She's not a spy from Splinter Cell, so it's highly doubtful that she's gonna shimmy over that. Is there any way to shoot that down? Can this door be pushed open? Yeah, we got other doorways up there. We got a rope thing. Only got 2 other seemingly closed doors. Yep, she does not want to do anything with that one. Let's double check this one. Okay, so I think that the... Wow, is it? Wait, no, I'm missing one. They're like, so we had the skeleton guy, which was down below, so that's probably this one. Okay, so the only room not yet resolved, I think, is the one where the skeleton was in there. So let's double check this one again. I hear him. I hear them both. Yeah, I kind of avoided this room, so... That's a dead end. They've got emeralds in their chest. See, this is kind of like a glowing thing, so how am I supposed to pick that up? This is also a dead end. Good times. Okay. Can this be pulled? Is he trying to speak to me? Like, so apparently I need health. What am I doing here? That's great. They have no collision model. They can run right through that. Okay. Did she look at the ceiling for some reason? No, it's probably just a coincidence. Alright, let's use a glow stick, because that's green. Stick? See the stick? See the stick, stupid? Wow. More awesomeness. More immortal warriors and puzzles I have no idea what we're doing with. I don't know if the other one had the green emerald or had the emerald or not, so... Like, will they follow me out of the room, or are they stuck here? Let's see if they'll make it out to the main room. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. I didn't say you could leave. Alright, here's your invisible wall. Okay. We're gonna waste everything and reload here. Or not. Oh, goody. Okay, so one's got an axe and a shield. That doesn't tell me a whole lot either. So we ran through here. I mean, so see, the other one had a glowing scroll, which looks inaccessible, so I'd say, if I had to guess, it'd be accessible after taking care of the puzzle with them. Table eye horseshoe. Table. Yeah, that's weird. I'm now seeing water on the ceiling. Why am I seeing water on the ceiling? Is that how they're supposed to be doing a reflection? Doing a backbend, like, hey, something's interesting up there. Well, duh, how do you get to it? I've got a ladder and a locked hatch. Monkey bar ceiling. You didn't want to let me use the crowbar on it, I don't think. Oh, yes, that was a smart idea. Hey! Okay, well. Got a room with an unknown, a room with hostiles. I got the golden star out of the other room, but I couldn't find anything else out of relevance other than swimming underneath and bypassing the immortal. And we've got something else up there which I don't know how to get to. Well, you know what? Let's fly the drone around. Let's see if it'll give us clues. So there's a monkey bar ceiling. Monkey bar. Again, probably not, but let's see how we might get into here. Oh, from this room. I haven't figured out how to get into this room. But it's behind the bookcase. If I knew that the bookcase was movable... I mean, are any of the bookcases movable? I mean, they all function as if they are impassable. No. 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 So this one's even got one sticking out. Oh, it's got no, it doesn't, apparently. Alright. Monkey bar ceiling. So I can stand right here, and they can't bother me. I think I only hurt myself in the process. I mean, in that intro, I don't know, like, how she has the ability to, like, throw one into the spikes. I mean, I still haven't figured that out yet, either. You know, oh, you know what? Oh, I was going to see if that gem looks the same in low resolution mode. It does, so it still makes me wonder, because you don't draw attention to things like that usually unless they mean something. Pi, yeah, it's the same symbol. Oh, yeah, she did go to look up somewhere. Okay, so if I run over here, that's me. I did that. Just not grabbing anything. Like, what is in here? Like, is any of this interactive? Does... Ooh, anything down in here? Like, I can tell this is here, but I can't do anything with it. Alright, does the circle mean anything? Why put dead ends here? Oh. Here. We are reaching the end of the Tomb Raider Remaster stream. I don't mean just the episode. And I'm like, we're having so many of these incidents of like seemingly dead ends with such obscure puzzles, or I don't even know if I'd call it a puzzle. It just seems like potentially bad game design. Like, see, she's looking at something right now. Like, I can't pick it up. What am I supposed to do with it? You need a visual cue. Even puzzles come with a reference called the box. Unless you're really insane, like the stuff that... Oh, well, see? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? I can't stand on it. Am I supposed to use the crowbar? Here, chase me out here. It's like, even if I get them all the way out here, not like I can see out running doing anything for me. Yeah, and that's cool, guys. You can run right through that. Makes total sense. It's like I can either figure out what she's looking at or what I'm supposed to interact with. Like, because there's nothing else in here that I can see. Like, if there's something supposed to change by me doing something with this. Oh, now she ran through it. What? Why did it then let me run through it? Is it because I died? Or maybe it's because I died and had no collision model. That's weird. See, it kind of did something a little weird when I was running toward it from that side. I don't want that. Can't see me. Well, at least they stopped running. Yeah, something it's like it goes into some weird camera mode when you're up against it, so... But binoculars don't do me any good. It's not like I can see anything in this room without having them chop at me.
No.
Can't use a crowbar on it. Can't stand on it. Can't seem to kill them. Oh, now they both have shields. I couldn't see them with shield earlier. Anyway, it's just to land on a particular pattern, a particular step. Alright, I got nothing for that room. So in other words, I can't go up top to that one anyway until I figure out how to get upstairs. That does nothing. Sure, there's no other section where there's no other fence, so therefore I don't see any other accessible way to get up top. Like, you would think if she can climb here and grab that, but it doesn't look like she can. You can't normally jump on these. I mean, not really there. Not any backflip maneuvers off of that. Let's see, what kind of ammo do we have here? Explosive ammo. With the laser sight. I mean, it just... Let's see if these guys will come out here. Ooh, I can do that. That's so helpful. Wow, this is working. This is... I totally got it. 1,000 more of these and they'll be dead. I mean, there's nothing that I've seen thus far that has indicated the need for precision shooting. Nor has there been any situation in which you can hide somewhere and snipe stuff while doing precision shooting. And I'm out of ammo. Good. Good times. I don't see anything else I can hit these guys with that would do any impact. This will wear them down.
No.
Won't let me use the gauntlet. I mean, is there anything I have to do with the plants that I've actually activated in the other room? Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot I could do. Alright, anything hiding in the corner here that I can't see? I don't want to waste one of my 200 flares. So I only have 2 of these active. It's like unless even the partial completion does anything to allow progress, I'm at a loss, because I would think this is the end of game. And not end game, but end of the level, and there's not really anything I can do. Alright, so there's obviously gonna be 2 more. Well, yeah, that's the option. You know, wouldn't it be a lot easier if I just took this one out and put it in the other 2 and did each one sequentially? Oh, wait. Where's the fun in that? Like, so if working with... Yeah, I can't interact with it at that point. Once you get to the correct one, you're done. So there's nothing else to see. Nothing else to do. I can try that other room I started in one more time, but... let's see, is that... I gotta go against the buzzsaws again, which... that doesn't make any sense how that would have to do anything with these other 2 rooms that I have available. The answer would have to be within each room respectively. And it doesn't seem to be anything I'm smart enough to figure out. Alright, I'm tired of having the grenade launcher activated. Like, if I could take this scroll and then replace the other one, maybe, that would make sense. I'd make, you know, that way you'd actually have something to put on the other one, but, I mean, it does stand out as a different object, but there's nothing I can figure out to do and interact with it. I can't even stand on these benches. It's like collision issue. Look at that, yeah, it's like a slope collision model. You can't even stand on it. Yeah, it shoves you right off. So that just leaves this room. So I've got the locked hatch, and I've got a room with a exit point that I can't. See, there's more reflection water on the ceiling there. So it doesn't seem like there should be. All right, let's take the drone up here. Apparently the drone doesn't get a flashlight, a flare. Oh, they're gonna make you flare your way through here. I can't even move backwards unless I go up. I can. Oh, I guess maybe I can see from your screen because it's not dark, but... Oh, it's... Oh, what? And look, that looks like an actual map. In the shadow there. So again, there's your clue for what order those are supposed to go in, but, hold on. I don't think she can throw a flare up there, can she? Not that this is going to help us a whole lot. Oh, stupid. Alright, Stealth says, I watched the video, did the room with the globes. It's supposed to create an electrical current. That should open a door. Didn't see if I did that. So it's, I need two other stars to get the 3 other planets to complete that. The problem is there's other rooms that are leading to the stars, which I have no idea how to access. So the interesting thing is they hid the map, so therefore the red one does go in the distance, the green one over there, the yellow one, I can't tell if that's yellow or green, but this is the first time that a flare has actually been necessary. So I can't tell if that's green or light blue on the top, and then yellow at the furthest one. So yeah, we had to drag the red all over the place. So I mean, like green and light blue or something. Okay, so we found the map. But that still doesn't help. I mean, I could have, again, that was a trial and error thing. If you're finding videos, I'd have to see how to get past the immortal soldiers. So, congratulations, there's the map. So they did provide the clue, of course, which I would have expected them to do, but I still have no idea. What to do to find the other 2 stars. Yeah, this stupid door. I mean, this has got to be upstairs somehow. How am I supposed to open this? It's got locks on both sides. I mean, in the other case, she was able to lift it from above. Well, I can't climb into that. It's got the bench in the way, if that were anything. I'm running out of ideas because this is the second, I mean, at least the second time of getting lost in Tomb Raider 4. So, reaching frustration point. You tell me this room is just like 100% decorative, nothing other than the map, or at least the placement. I mean, is there a switch I'm missing? Like, I've checked thoroughly for monkey bars this time. It's interesting that, yeah, this is water off the ceiling. It's kind of goofy, but it's like, hey, like I watched Pirates of the Caribbean Stranger Tides recently, had the water on the ceiling to access the hidden realm, but somehow that movie came out long after this did. And I don't think that would be the clue. Like, I can't get past not knowing what if this is relevant or not. Same thing in the other room with the guys that are just chasing you the whole time. You know what, there's also... I don't know if this circular thing matters or not either, 'cause, I mean, even in the old version, it's kind of blurry. It doesn't seem like it's a reference. Because, I mean, there's one on the floor of the other room, too. Anybody got a switch, a button, a doorknob, a chopping block? Like, I can't leave those guys out of the room. There's nowhere nowhere to go. I mean, I guess my last ditch effort is to go back to the area I started in. I just don't want to face those blades again. Chew through all my health doing that. It's got 2 other doors you can't get through. I mean, they may not be actual doors. They might just be there for obstruction, but... Alright, let me backtrack for a second here. I don't think this is going to get us anywhere other than going right back into the portion that got us here. Actually, yeah, I don't even see the way in. Oh, there. Okay, so this was it. This is the way out. Can I go out or not? I can, but I don't think I want to. Can't reach any of this, can I? Alright, here we go. Oh, no, that's that one. They're already in the doorway. Alright, don't want to save with wasted stuff, but... Oh, I'm toast. I should have used health before going on there. Oh, it clipped me? I didn't even see it clip me. One thing I didn't try was being in the corner. That's about the only other... So maybe... It's because it seemed... Again, I'm finding it very difficult to think that there's no way. No, it still got me. And use another health pack. Alright, let's try the angle thing here. I mean, it's better, but it's still punishing. Alright, so now that I'm here, this guy does have the thing on him. Alright, so let's pause for a second. Let's see if there's anything else that I can explore. Oh, would you look at this? There's something in here. Oh, where's this from? Okay. Oh, look. More territory. Oh, look. Oh. Check that out. So that conveniently matches the thing in their chest. So if I figure out how to kill him, perhaps I can pick it up. But I don't know how to do that. And here's a way down. Does this take me in the water? Oh my goodness. That looks like a boss. Some water. And again, killing them can't be completely... I don't know what that's all about, if I grab that for a trap or pulley or something. Alright, so let's try this again. So... Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. So there's a ladder. That... Wow. I don't even know what to think about this. Ugh. I mean, because I found that because of the drone. You know, it's like, I'm going to run around while this guy's chasing me so you can't find the path you're supposed to follow. And, okay, so they can jump, but they can't... think they can climb, can they? Doesn't look like it. Okay. It took forever. Yep, something's wandering around. Use shotgun to kill. Takes about 12 shots. Are you kidding me? 12 shots on those guys? Oh, well, the question is which ammo then, I guess. Alright, so let's experiment here. So, shotgun. This is the wide shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dead. Okay, so I'm gonna need the health. So also let me go back to normal ammo here, which I got more of. And alright, come get some, Skellie. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my word. That's stupid. Stupid. Because... Oh, and he doesn't even drop the gem, so I mean, that's... So that theory goes out the window. Like, because there's no hit response. If you hit an enemy, it's either going to be immortal or not immortal. So you can kill it, but you've got to, like, use a ton of rounds. Like, to what end? Like, if you can avoid them clearly, but... Oh, this game is angering me. So thank you for looking that up. I'm not sure if I feel any better about it. Yeah, see, now here's another one. I mean, am I supposed to burn through my entire inventory to take these guys out? That's a miss. And then the shooting is so wonky on top of that, it's like, why am I going through this trouble? Well, that didn't take as much. He didn't drop anything. So this has got to be from something else then. Alright, so now the horse is down here. Whoa, yeah, don't do that. There's the ladder. Alright, how's this thing gonna react? Oh, we gotta fight him while he's on top of it. Okay, that's how that's gonna work. So maybe his is special. See, that's what I would expect. A hit response or a health bar. I got neither from him previously. And that's doing nothing. That's doing nothing. And so apparently he can chase me. That is... Oh, hold on. Well, why don't we go with this time? Oh, you don't know. Go with a grenade launcher. But again, if I didn't have... Ooh, what's this? Normal, super, and flash. I didn't activate it. That did nothing. That did not... Oh, it barely... Some of these weak weapons... This is the strongest thing I have. It does 10%. That's not doing anything. Let's try flashbanging him. I flashbanged myself. So he's charging. That's... He ran all the way around to charge me, now I can't get him off me. Okay. I gotta hit him from the front, is that why? Yeah, you gotta hit him from the front then. Okay, well... Oh my word. Reload. Alright, how far back do I have to go here? So if I leave these... Well, actually, so I just run through here. This guy shouldn't be a problem then, as long as he's not going to chase me. Okay, so yeah, so I can leave those guys alone and not waste the ammo. Okay, so let me get the stuff I want set up ahead of time here. So I want that equipped. Save. Went the wrong way. Oh, alright. Come on out. Skip. Skip. See. Yeah, when it does absolutely nothing, like, again, there's no telling the difference between a hit in the health bar. Get off me. And when the health bar doesn't do anything, he's like, oh, he's impervious. He was the other way. Turn around, moron. Gonna charge. If he can figure out how to do a 3-point turn. Oh. Oh! Almost dead. Okay, see, now I can't hit him again. Let's go, genius. Like, neither of us are hitting each other. Oh. Oh, now what? Can I get on the horse? It barely does anything. Okay. Now let's go back to the shotgun. I'll try the wide shot first. That's... Oh my word. So I was doing right, hit the rider, knock him off, then kill him like the others. Yeah, I see that now. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah, it'd be nice if there's a little knockback or something. Oh, I get hit by him falling on me. Come on. Yeah, so okay, so I did call that. He does drop one of these. Okay, so that's the door out of here. But what about this other side room, which I found? Do they expect you to not explore this or something? So that's mostly for decoration, so what is that? Horseman's Gem. Yeah, he can keep it. I don't want it. If it had anything to do with me getting out of here. So she's not going to climb this. Yeah, it's too steep. How on earth? This better not be an entire ceiling of monkey bars. Alright, so in other words... Alright, is this finally a use for the crossbow here? Oh, I'll call that. Just so I can replace all the shotgun rounds I wasted. Finally, a secret. So in other words, you can't function in this game without finding the secrets, which are utterly ridiculous. Alright, 1 of 3. That's the only way we're even getting items anymore. Alright. Get out of here. So, unless there's news anytime soon of getting the remaster of the Legend Anniversary Underworld, which, again, may not be any priority considering the other 2 games to come out this year, might be time to put this on the shelf and go work on something else, because this frustration level is not healthy. I was going to say, because I would like to finish it before the others come out, but if there's no announcement, I guess there's no rush. Alright. Will he chase me? Well, no, he won't hesitate to hack me. Alright, so what's this gonna do? Where's that? Oh, he... Sweet, I died off camera. Alright, so I gotta do this again. So in other words, well, I could probably skip the camera, yes, but means how much ammo did I go through? I still got that, so I'll take him out with that one. Such perfect dark-esque sound effects. 80s laser. Alright. Well, admittedly, one thing about the old style is the games used to actually let you save anywhere and everywhere. Like, oh no, you can't save, you're in the middle of a fight. Okay. Look what it is. Alright, so I'm going to save before putting up with him. And use one of those. Oh! Again, she jumped while being on the ladder. And... equip. Don't you push me down the hole. So it makes me wonder if the other skeletons can be killed or the mummies can be killed, and it's just like took a lot of ammo. Because it sure seems like they're bullet sponges. Alright, so I don't know where the other one would... he's still walking around. I think I hear him. I don't know if I can do this before he finds me. Alright, so this is apparently is going to show the grate right next to us, but it doesn't show how to get down there. Okay, so I did kill the first one. So I don't know, I'd have to go back to the area we came from to go in the water. Was there any... there shouldn't have seemingly been any water access from down here. That's not a good idea. Alright, I'm doing this to make sure I don't ever have to come back down here again. I'd rather go check the other area, but... or it would seem like the other area is more likely, but... I'll make sure that didn't open up something here, so... That seems self-contained water, nothing there. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay, nothing here, I don't think. That looks like the rest. Alright. Does not change my opinion about this game being stupid, just because we're making progress. Two is still like top of the list for worst. I think this one's going to take a second place. And then 3, and then 1. Alright. I guess we'll head back to the other room. See if we can figure out how we get to the water. Because we do know there's at least water from the other rooms. But something would... Oh, yeah, I wonder if that gate... I don't know if I saw that gate down there or not, but that's what we're going to have to look for. Grab the pole, Lara. Seems like that's your thing to do. Okay. So, I'm going to need to battle with the saw blades to get out of here unless they give us a workaround, but... Let me get a health going. We're going to have to deal with this idiot. Well... Maybe I won't... Actually, I'll just run for the... I'll make a quick break for the water. And... hope that maybe we don't have to put up with him. I'm losing it. Remember what I gotta do to save. Okay, there we go. See, I would have more expected, like, maybe push these guys in the gears rather than waste a ton of ammo. I mean, if there were some kind of environmental means. Dude, what are you camping? Here, here, here. That's always what I say when I'm swinging my axe. So obvious that he can just, like, run right through them. Alright, so now let's see if we open something from this path. Okay, so we came in from the end. Nothing there, nothing there. Aha! So there it is. So we would have been able to go that way, so this is now open. There we go. Oh, they're both here? What kind of nonsense? So we still have to fight the buzzsaws to get out of here. I should have just given her a crowbar from the start. Unless this opens a door here. I hope this opens a door. It doesn't. Man. Here comes more frustration. So there's no easier path out of here. Oh, but the chain stopped? Alright, you better stop the buzzsaws too, dang it. Nope, they didn't. The chains were the least of my concerns. Alright. Here we go again. Let me just wedge this star into the gears. Care more about survival than caring what's going on in this library. Let me go at an angle here. It still took virtually a full health bar. That was worse. That's unbelievable. Nope, and dead. Oh, that didn't help. Like, you would have to cut through the pole before me if it weren't actually, you know, cutting my hands or knees. That's... We're not even at the 2-hour mark, but I'm about ready to toss the towel here. I gotta stop doing that. That's not helping. No, don't do that. Really? So in other words, you can be almost like beneath the blade and it'll... So I guess that's the trick, huh? I still used half a health bar. Too soon. Whatever. Alright, so now I go into that room again, double check the map. I still no idea what to do about those two guys. Well, I guess I could kill them, but then what? I mean, I guess I'll do that out of curiosity before we're finishing here. Okay, so still difficult to see. So we did the red, we did the blue, or the blue's in the center. So green across from red, yellow in the corner, and then whichever one's left, I'll go next to the blue, later, whatever the later color is. I'm honestly not colorblind, I can't tell because it's right between blue and green. Alright. So the one in the corner should be here. So, yep, 2 for 1. Yeah, just leave that anywhere. So I'm going to find that to be a valuable archaeological find. Ooh, what is this technology that they had? Expired glow stick. Alright, so green goes all the way across. Oh, yellow's the worst. Let's get yellow out of the way. Well, normally on the Hyperstream we do walking simulators. Now we're going to do a dragging simulator. So this one's all kinds of got a bunch of star patterns on it, so I don't know, again, how there would be any other clue. I guess, well, that's why the map is the clue, so I guess we've kind of resolved that issue. everything else was a distraction. Oh, now she doesn't want to keep dragging, so what the heck? Alright. And now she drags me in the corner, even though I've since released the button. Jeez. Such excite, much wow. Ta-da. Yeah, so that's clearly the green one. What color is this? Is it gray? It's hard to tell if it's a grayish or a, like a, well, it's more, what are you doing? It's actually a nice saturation. It's either a gray or a very, very faint blue. Oh, it looks like the moon. Stop. Stop. All right. Really? You actually pulled it over the target? What a dummy. Oh, yep, there's the projected beam, so that's going to connect to the thing on the door there. Alright, so I'm guessing if that's the exit, we could go that way, but I'd rather see what's going on with these other two Skellie warriors first, so we're going to leave this alone for a second. Maybe nothing happens out of it, in which case we'll just come back here and exit, but don't want to leave any stone unturned, so to speak. This still hasn't done anything for us to help us get upstairs, so I don't know if that's going to take us upstairs, because technically these are the doors we need to go through, I would think. So I think maybe those will get us upstairs. Alright, so now... Oh, well, we got an easy way to take these guys out now that I know... Let's just... You know what? No, I'll stick with that. Especially in this case, you got an invisible wall to keep them kind of out of harm's way here. Or keep her out of harm's way. Yep, there they are. Okay, so let's just start pegging them. These guys the same way, can I only hit them from the front? And use a health pack. There we go. Alright. And they're both down. Yeah, what a waste of ammo. Is there still nothing here, so I shoot them for nothing? Oh, no, you gotta shoot them in a specific location. Or make sure they fall in a specific location. Wow, she can actually keep running into this one? That's unusual. Nope. See, wait, hold on. For a second there, she was looking somewhere. See, they almost look solid from that angle. Certain angle though, then they go look holographic again. I can't tell why she partially switching the angle or not. Okay, wild goose chase. I can't see any value to having pumped them full of lead. Only to find nothing. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if some kind of secret attached in its obscure pickup or trigger somewhere. But I'm not wasting the ammo on that if there's no benefit. Back we go to this one. No, not that one. Okay. I guess we at least completed the planetarium to see where the door takes us. See, I saved my shotgun round so I can use it on a vase. And get a health pack. So hypothetically, it seems like it should take me upstairs to get... Oh, so there's the door. So I guess we don't go through the door. I guess this bypasses the door. Upstairs. Now what? This looks messed up. Oh, not to push the thing. Zoigs, we got a puzzle. Is that what the markers on the floor were for? So the rope is connected to them. The rope's going to get tighter. I don't know if that's supposed to be a clue or a reference. Like, is it just going to release the rope, or is it going to move them in? Oh, goody, we got a numerical order puzzle, so we got 3 of them. Oh, shoot. That's a reset. Great. So, we're doing trial and error, I guess, on this one. So we went here. That lit a couple. That lets alright. Is it based on how many it's connected to? That would have gone to that one and that one? Okay, so if I want... So this one's probably going to turn off those two. That's going to turn off those two. I'll turn on that one and that one, or do opposites. Oh, good grief. So at least figured out it's connecting the two opposite ones. So I would need this to turn those two off. Oh, it only did one? See, that's where it gets a little wonky. Was it gonna flip them? Yeah, it flipped them. Alright, so this should now do both. Yep. Do I really want to turn both of those off? Okay, so it's probably going to be like in every other method to this or something. Okay, so let me reset. Normally I wouldn't want to do this, but I think now that I at least partially have an idea what's going on here. Okay, so turn on the opposite two. Turn on the opposite two. And so you get stuck with one. I wonder if it'll work or if it's going to turn the others off. It only... So that one seemed to have the special property, in which in one case it only did something with one of them. See, it turns itself on. That's what it is. So you kind of want to do that one last. No, I guess it does. No, they do three if it's not on already. Hmm. I'm gonna do opposites. Oh, I don't think I'm solving this tonight. I gotta say that because that increases my chance of actually solving it tonight. So now we got... Figure, like, random luck will eventually set a flip. This will now do a flip. There we go. Got it. So I had to say it. I had to say I'm giving up. Oh, now we get that to contend with. That's lovely. You, get away from me. You're gonna kill me before I get out of here? There's the water. Come get me. Oh, come on. I thought you died from the water. There, I think that got it. Okay, so this is the room that then leads to the outside. This is probably... Yep, this is it. So one of these bookcases... Or it's already missing. See, it seemed like this would lead out to the... Or not. Maybe there's more than one. So you can't pick these up. Alright, what's behind vase number 1? A whole lot of nothing. It's an awfully big ladder. Nice shooting. Okay, so the only point of going up there was for their one item. But at least did that first rather than missing it. Alright, now we carry on. Nothing here. Here. Uh-huh. Okay, so does this put us on the second floor? It does. The guy, I can hear the skeletons downstairs. Okay, so we have opened another door. Question is if those other doors are accessible or not. Alright, I'm going to save, and I think we're going to leave this progress for a very long time, because I'm ready to fire something else up for Thursdays. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we got a door here. Unless this goes to the rope right away. Yeah, this is probably the room, I think. What is this? Oh, that looks like the object we need to collect to put in the... What, we need sheet music? The devil's scimitar? Come on, I can tell that's the bookcase. It's different than the others. We're gonna need probably a bowstring or something. Oh, hello. That'll give me lots of Uzi ammo. Alright, we'll check the other two doors here and then, I'm ready to retire this game for a moment. So one of these might actually finally get to that hatch in the other room that I couldn't figure out what to do with. Okay, so that looks like nothing useful at the moment. One-way trip to the toilet. Ah, the meat processing plant. Oh, hi. The Room of Lions. Okay, not going that way. Yet. Oh, that looks stable. Little access way there. No switches or anything. Are we above? Which one are we above? Tell me we're not right up. No, that's a different one. That's interesting. I was going to say we would have been able to see that. So if anything, this should be the one that has the hatch. Probably go up and down. And whether it's accessible or not, don't know. Look. See, that looks like the other item we would need for the other temple area. Oh, look. Baddies. Oh, see? Yep, there it is. There's the hatch. Get off me. Okay. Alright, well, I'm just going to leave it with that other than fighting with this thing here. I don't know how long it's going to follow me. Hopefully. Oh, it's not done. It's still chasing me. That's crazy. How long... Firefish. Now I'd have to go backtrack to find water to figure out how to get rid of it. Nope, can't do that. Okay. Alright, well there's the general plan, so I know to go get that object. We're going to need that later. Man, this has been a frustrating session, as we've had others recently. I don't know what to make of this game. So it was all primarily because of that ladder, which was off to the side, which would have never been found while you're running around from a seemingly immortal enemy, but there's no indication that you can kill them until you expend great amounts of ammo. But this game isn't about shooting enemies, it's about traversing and navigating stuff, and if they don't give you any clues like, oh yeah, you just gotta kill these guys. I mean, the first clue to actually kill them was when there was an actual socket in the wall for the gemstone. But, of course, I wouldn't have found that. It's almost like you would have to have killed one to figure out you can kill them, to then take your time to explore, to then move along. So I'm really, really frustrated with the game design on this one. I do want to finish it, but at the same time, like, there's other things in the library here that have not been played in a while, especially with keeping to kind of like a tighter 3-night-a-week schedule. I mean, I do want to get back to some Oblivion and some Ragebound, and I've also been in the mood to fire up some XCOM too, which we haven't done in ages. And on top of that, have not fired up the other new title I have of Riftbreaker. So there's 5 things right there of like could, well, 5, did I say 5 or 4 or 5? I don't know. But anyway, point is, we've got a lot we can work on. So, running Tomb Raider for months on end and encountering frustration is probably time to at least take a break and come back to it, I guess. But anyway, thanks everybody's been hanging out. So thanks to Call of Stealth for actually looking a piece of that up. I guess if not knowing I could actually kill the guys, I don't know if I would have gone back and tried the other thing or not. But also appreciate we've had some activity. Some people have been watching on YouTube as well. No idea on Odysee as always because I usually don't have that one in the foreground. But thanks again. So have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Barring any schedule issues, we'll shoot for some Mech Warrior on Metal Monday. So have a good one. We'll see you soon.